Welcome to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. If you're drawn to real mysteries and unresolved truths, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps us bring more cold cases and dark corners of history into the light. Lindsay Elizabeth Buziak was born on November 2, 1983, in Victoria, British Columbia, the daughter of Jeff Buziak and Evelyn Buziak. Lindsay grew up in a loving and supportive family. Her parents had divorced when she was young, but both remained active in her life. By 2008, Lindsay had become a successful realtor, working for Max Camoson. She was charismatic, motivated, and passionate about helping people. Her work ethic and ambition were well known among peers. She dressed professionally, presented herself with confidence, and seemed destined for a great future. Lindsay had also begun dating Jason Zalo, a mortgage broker and member of a prominent family in the Victoria area. Jason's mother was a real estate agent with the same firm Lindsay worked for, and his family had ties to high-end real estate and development. To the outside world, Lindsay seemed happy, but according to those close to her, things weren't quite perfect. In the weeks leading up to her murder, Lindsay appeared unsettled. She had told her father she had seen something she shouldn't have. She never elaborated on what that meant, but whatever she saw, whatever she knew, she never got the chance to explain. In late January 2008, Lindsay received a call from a woman with a thick, possibly fake, Spanish or Eastern European accent. The woman claimed she and her husband were moving to Victoria quickly and needed $1 million home immediately. This should have been a realtor's dream. But Lindsay was suspicious. The woman's voice sounded strange, phony. Lindsay told friends. Even more odd, the caller claimed to have gotten Lindsay's number from a previous client. But when Lindsay tried to verify that, the supposed referral denied. Knowing the woman still, the potential commission on $1 million property was substantial. Lindsay discussed the situation with Jason, who encouraged her to go through with the showing but agreed to accompany her nearby in case anything felt off. The appointment was set for February 2, 2008. The property was located at 1702 De Souza Place, in Saanich, an affluent suburb of Victoria. The house was vacant, staged, and listed at just under $1 million. Lindsay arranged to meet the clients there at 5:30 p.m. At approximately 5:30 p.m. Lindsay arrived at the home. Witnesses later reported seeing her greet a man and a woman, described as well-dressed, with the woman wearing a colorful dress. They all entered the home together. Just 10 minutes later, Jason Zalo arrived, as planned, and parked outside the house in his Range Rover. He texted Lindsay to ask if everything was okay. She didn't respond. Jason waited 10 more minutes. Growing concerned, he tried calling her. No answer. He eventually approached the front door but found it locked. He claimed to have seen shadows or movement through the glass, but no one answered his knocking. Eventually, he called 911 and then his friend, who lived nearby. Together, they entered the home through a back entrance. They found Lindsay upstairs. In the master bedroom, she had been stabbed over 40 times, in the chest, back, and head. The attack was brutal, frenzied overkill, and yet, there was no sexual assault, no items stolen, no signs of a struggle downstairs, nothing but death. From the very beginning, it was clear to police this wasn't a robbery gone wrong. This was an execution. Investigators believe Lindsay was killed by two people, the man and woman she had met at the house. Forensics showed she was likely attacked from behind, giving her little time to react or defend herself. There was no forced entry, because Lindsay had let them in willingly. They were her clients. The murder weapon was never found. No fingerprints, no DNA, not a single forensic clue left behind. The home was pristine, except for the bedroom. The couple vanished and no one, not neighbors, not passers-by, saw them leave. What's more chilling? The burner phone used to arrange the meeting had been activated in Vancouver months earlier, but only ever used to contact Lindsay. It was deactivated immediately after her murder. The level of planning was staggering. This wasn't just a hit, it was a staged illusion, meant to erase the killers before the body hit the floor. Personal revenge. Many looked first at Jason Zalo, her boyfriend. He was nearby. He had motive, if personal drama were involved. But police interviewed Jason extensively and cleared him publicly. Still, the internet wasn't convinced. Some pointed out that Jason had waited outside the house while Lindsay was being murdered. Others questioned how quickly he entered after the murder. Could he have been a lookout? Or was he genuinely trying to protect her? No solid evidence ever tied Jason to the crime. The drug connection and other theory emerged around Lindsay's ex-boyfriend and potential exposure to criminal activity. In 2008, shortly before her death, a major drug bust involving a cartel-connected network took place in British Columbia. Lindsay was not directly involved, but she had connections to people who were. And, crucially, she had allegedly told her father she had seen something she shouldn't have, not long before she was killed. Some believe Lindsay may have overheard or learned something linked to that bust, and was silenced before she could talk a contract killing disguised as a real estate meeting. A real estate rival or set up. Yet another theory is that someone in the real estate industry wanted Lindsay out of the way. She was rising fast. Some speculated a jealous rival, personal vendetta, or someone close to her life could have orchestrated the murder. Some even theorized that she was being manipulated emotionally, set up by someone who knew her schedule, her habits, her weaknesses. But if that's true, who was the woman with the accent? Who was the man in the house? Why hasn't anyone come forward? For Lindsay's father, Jeff Buziak, the case is deeply personal and painfully unresolved. Over the years, Jeff has expressed frustration with the Saanich Police Department, accusing them of missteps, missed opportunities, and lack of transparency. Police insist the case remains active and that they are following all credible leads. In 2020, the Saanich police formed a joint task force with the RCMP and renewed their investigation using modern forensic technology. But as of 2025, no arrests have been made. Perhaps the most disturbing element of the case is just how quiet it has gone. Some believe the killers were hired professionals. Others think it was someone local. There was a chilling moment in 2010 when a comment was posted to a crime blog. "I killed Lindsay and stupid cops will never prove it. So you all got nothing." Police traced the IP address to a computer in Vancouver. But nothing came of it. No charges, no closure, only more silence. Lindsay's case is a stark reminder that even in well-off communities, evil can walk through the front door. She did everything right, took precautions, trusted her gut, asked her boyfriend to stay close. And still, she was killed. As of today, there are no public suspects. No arrests. No resolution. Lindsay Buziak's murder is more than a mystery, it's a carefully plotted silence. A life cut short, not by chance, but by design. Someone out there knows the truth. The question is, how long can the silence last? If this story moved you, like, comment, and subscribe to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. Fact-check note. This episode is based on factual reporting and publicly available materials from the following sources: Saanich Police Department official statements, 2008 to 2024, CBC News Global News 2023 Cold Case Update, Lindsay Buziak Memorial Blog by Jeff Buziak, Dateline NBC. The Murder of Lindsay Buziak, 2010 episode. All information presented has been reviewed for factual consistency as of April 2025.